I applied for the Fulbright scholarship to go study at Oxford in the United Kingdom. My advice for future applicants is to apply early, at least 2 to 3 months ahead of the deadline. And the reason for that extra time is you need to have it in order to do multiple draft revisions. I think for one of my essays I did something like 10 drafts. So yeah, it was crazy. I would also advise you to apply for something that you're passionate about. Don't just do it for the money. Have a compelling rationale of why you feel drawn to a particular fellowship or university or a country. This passion will translate into good essays. So good luck!
I applied for and received the Mary Gates Research Scholarship. My advice for future individuals is to talk to the professors, find out if there's one that has an interest similar to yours, and make sure you follow up with them, work with that research, and then make sure you apply. It's a great opportunity. You'll be able to not only receive funding for your research, you'll get contacts that you won't get any other way, so make sure you follow through and take every opportunity you can while you're a student here.
I applied for the Critical Language Scholarship and will be studying abroad in Madaba, Jordan this summer, studying Arabic. My advice for future applicants is to not rule yourself out as a competitive applicant because you do not know what the outcome of your efforts will look like. Also, do not wait last minute for required documents. I know it's easy to do, but do not do it. Deadlines are firm.
I applied for the GO Scholarship and the Benjamin A. Gilman International Scholarship. And my advice to future applicants is to begin the application process as soon as possible. Attend the fellowship workshops because they are full of very helpful and beneficial information. Also, make sure that you find several people who will proofread your essays, and also be prepared to revise your essays over and over and over. And then also remember that it's important to believe that study abroad is possible and to believe in yourself.
I applied for the Tillman Scholarship, and my best piece of advice to future applicants would be to take a look at the application of the fellowship you're applying for as soon as possible and make a checklist of all of the things you're going to need to do before submitting, as far as collecting documents, writing essays, etc. Just because when I looked at the Tillman application, it was quite a bit more time intensive than I originally anticipated, and I'm so glad that I gave myself enough time to work on it over a period of a few weeks.
I recently applied to 2 national scholarships, the Bear Reintegration Scholarship and the Gilman International Scholarship. My advice to future applicants is to utilize all the resources and connections that we have here on campus as UWT students, whether that be going to a professor or a fellow classmate to review your essay, or going to the Career Center to look over your resume, or even going to the Office of Student Fellowships and Awards to get further assistance and guidance. The more you can review your essay and your application, the stronger it will be, and the more people that you can bring into the mix to give you reflections and point out strengths that you have that are unique, the better and stronger your application will be.
I applied for the Gilman Scholarship to help me fund a trip abroad to China. If I had one piece of advice, I'd say it can be really easy to be intimidated by the types of essays you have to write, where you're really kind of putting yourself out there, and then kind of trying to revise that and tell people why you deserve that help.
I applied for the Truman Scholarship and I didn't get it. However, I used almost the same information to apply for other scholarship and I got 2,500. So I encourage you to apply for fellowships because opportunities are out there and you never know.